When you turn 18, you are considered by the law an adult. When you turn 18, you get to make as many decisions that are life altering as you get to want because that is your right in this country as an adult. However, one of those choices you cannot make is to drink alcohol. I believe that the drinking age should be switched to 18. There are numerous reasons why I believe that. It'll keep things a lot safer, and I'll explain why shortly. When you turn 18, you get to make any decision you want. Why not switch that to drink alcohol? There's a couple reasons I think we should. First, you can do so many different things. Also, DUIs will be decreased by people who are under 21 years old. And people who turn 21 and haven't got to drink when they were younger, because that is illegal, they are not doing well in social settings with alcohol. When you turn 18, there's so many different things you get to do as an adult. We just saw in this past election that people who are 18 get to vote and how big of a priority that can be. Me personally, I'm a 19-year-old. I get to vote and elect a president that will change this country in so many important decisions. However, I'm not even allowed to drink alcohol. That seems odd to me. Also, I get to make the decision to buy cigarettes that can over time kill me. Same as people might make the argument of alcohol, but why not drink alcohol? Also, a really big argument that so many people make that I'll also bring up is that if I can enlist in the Marines or Army or any military branch and help defend this country and lay down my life, how come I can't buy a six-pack at the store? People who are 18 are an adult and they should get to make those decisions they want. I can move out when I turn 18. I go off to college. I'm no longer at home. I should be able to buy beer and drink by myself because there's no one there to stop me because I'm on my own as an adult. According to toosmarttostart.gov, 70% of 18-year-olds have had at least one drink in their time. And I can say that this is definitely true. From my own personal standpoint, and all my friends or people that I have known throughout my high school and college days that are 19 or younger or 18 or younger, I can't think of anyone who's never had at least one drink in their time. Also, another big problem is that people who are of age are buying alcohol for minors. According to CDC.gov, people 21 years and older risk buying alcohol for people under the age of 21 every day. And I too can say this is a fact because I have a roommate who in fact bought me this bottle of liquor. Now I'm not saying that that's the smart thing to do, but if there's a thing that I want to drink, that's how I have to go through it. Now wouldn't it just be easier if I could buy it myself? A big thing that are happening too is people under 21 are having an increase in the amount of DUIs. A big reason for this is because people who are under 21 that have been drinking are afraid to call Ubers, taxis, a mom or dad, or even friends to pick them up because they're afraid that they'll know or find out that they've been drinking underage and get in trouble for it. According to LosAngelesDUILawyer.org, 1 out of every 10 kids one out of every 10 high schoolers have drank and drove before. And I can say from personal experience that I know kids that when I was in high school would leave a party or go somewhere because they needed to get home, but they had told their parents they weren't drinking, so they would make the stupid decision of drinking and driving. Also, according to drinkingage.com, there's the amount of DUIs in Europe where countries that you can be 18 and drink are much lower than in America. A lot of people might be saying, if we change the drinking age to 18, aren't the kids still young, and won't they still do stupid things that kids do now when they drink? Now, I would say that a lot of kids who try to drink when they're younger, like 18, act as if they have to hide it and try to be sneaky, and they do very dumb things. A lot of kids like doing it because it's the thrill of breaking the law. If we made the drinking age 18, the kids would not think this is as cool, and drinking wouldn't be considered something to do to be cool. So I think the amount of dumb things that go on would actually be lowered, and the amount of drinking in general when 18 would be decreased as well. Has anyone ever had a drink before they turned 21? I know I have. I used to do it all the time with my dad, my brother, and family members. In fact, they're the ones who taught me how to drink and how to drink in a social environment that was acceptable. Coming from my age, knowing people who drink now, I would say that a large problem is people who drink when they're young, but they don't know how to drink when they're older. People I know, for example, one of my friends when I was in high school, who wasn't allowed to drink ever with his parents, with our friends, or anything. They thought it was the worst thing. And then last year when we went off to college, he started drinking way too much, going out way too much, and partying, and his grades suffered because of it. Because he was finally out on his own, and he wanted to do this because he was never exposed to it at a younger age. Then I've also been around people at parties or bars or anywhere where people who never really drank a lot when they were younger or tried sneaking it in a weird way, they don't know how to drink in a social setting where it's actually acceptable. And I think that's a big part of when you become 21 or whatever the legal age is to drink, and you go out with coworkers or peers when you're older. That's important to be able to know how to act in a mature way when you are drinking with people. I believe that the drinking age should be turned to 18. I believe at 18 you can do so many things like vote, join the army, or move out of your house. I also think that it would help lower DUIs and increase safety in our country, not just for you, but for everyone around you. I also think that's important to learn how to drink with your family and learn how to be ready in a social environment when you have been drinking, when you grow up. There's many reasons, and I hope you understand them now. I think that we all should help to try to change this drinking age. Thank you.